Welcome to AAA. Here we go. It's time to see the most, I guess, anticipated tag team matchup tonight here. This is for the AAA Tag Team Champions. This includes four of the best teams that AAA has to offer when it comes to the tag team division here. And this is crazy for me. This is great. It's gonna be all out chaos. And all I gotta say is, man, that Los Garzas have been a dominant champion. They've been champions. They've been doing what they're supposed to do. They've been handling their business. But in this kind of environment, fatal four-way, your odds are diminished. Yes, it's the cliche of it all, but they are diminished, and you always have to stress the importance of that. You don't have to be pinned to lose the title. You don't. And the thing for the Garzas is every team they're in here with, Bravo and Rayo, the Psycho Circus, and oh my god, and Money Machine. Anything can happen here. Anything can and will happen to these guys here tonight, and they have to just adapt to that style. And we're gonna see if their reign can survive this type of matchup. As General Manager Rey Mysterio has made this official tonight. Here, it's happening in front of us here on AAA television right now. And man, all I know is if I have to put my money on somebody, it'd be Psycho Circus. Again, they love these kinds of environments. Oh, look, pinfall already. Berto trying to get the win already this quick, trying to get out of here. No, but again, there's Money Machine to make sure that nothing happens that will destroy their chances of winning here tonight. But again, I got to put it on Psycho Circus. I know Rayo and Bravo are great, and they have great teamwork. They have speed, but I don't know how long it'll last. Maybe a quick speed pin when the time is right. But look at Psycho Circus dominating just like I thought they would. Big dudes, big guys just attacking and going after anybody in their way. And again, but you know, the Garzas just need to survive this matchup. They don't need to dominate this matchup. They just need to survive and wait for the right moments at the end and hit it. And look at Berto already trying to make a submission happen here in the middle of the ring. This is dangerous, but there's a breakup right there. There is a breakup real quick, not allowing Bravo outside and Rayo not allowing that to happen. So this is definitely going to be this kind of matchup. And look at Berto again, going for it again. It's going to try to make him submit another one. He's going to try to put in this crossface. Look at this. But again, Money Machine there to break it up. You're saving your opponents here because you know they tap, you lose. So you're not trying to get this to happen here tonight. You know, those Garzas, I know they walked in tonight with a lot of confidence. You know, that's just the confidence you have to enter with this ring. If you enter nervous and scared, everyone's going to read it, feel it, breathe it, taste it, smell it. And they're gonna be like, damn, man. And again, the chemistry of their blood. They're figuring it out. They figured it out. They know how to each other think. And they're doing that right now. So definitely, you cannot write off the champs. Especially look at this. Look at Psycho Circus though. They are going after the champs. But look at that, making sure that you don't take out Angel off the top like that. As that's a save that I didn't think we would see, but here it is, a save that we got. You know. There was an interview done because that's what I do. Or, you know, I make interviews happen. I asked them that tonight they defend the AAA Tag Team Championships against 3 teams at once. And the way pinfall, trying to win it like this. Oh, but it kicked, save. Rayo saves Bravo. And I asked him, you know, do you feel the odds are against you? The Guards is interesting, and he just said people keep talking about the numbers. 4 teams, 8 competitors, 3 challengers. None of that matters. We've beaten every team that's in this one before in the past. And we've beaten the best that the division has to offer. And tonight, it won't change anything because we are those guys. And we'll figure it out. We'll get the win tonight. And I'm like, okay. I mean, I'm like, all right, if that's what you guys want to do. And again, they said they can't let down Santos because Santos is also, you know, he is also our AAA Mega Champion and our Latin American Champion. So he's got all the gold. This little group has mainly almost all the group except for the Reinas de Reinas Championship. Legado de Fantasma has all of that under their belt right now. It's pretty impressive that that's what they have. You know, everyone has that. Everybody has one goal here tonight. That's to win that championship. We have a couple other matches later tonight as well. As we're pinfall. Look at this pinfall trying to get the win. Oh, saved right there by his opponent. Couple other matches here tonight. I know I'm looking forward to. We got 4 matches here tonight. We're starting off with the pile driver. We're starting off this with the AAA Tag Team Championships. We got a fatal four-way that's coming up next after this one. It's going to be Belcegor, TJP, Texano, and Aerostar, all in a huge fatal four-way to really get the rankings going and see who's going to keep moving on, who's going to keep going on. I heard next week we're going to get a debut of a new team, not new to WWE, but new as a tag team, and they're called the GMs. So I don't know, maybe Undertaker and Rey Mysterio? I don't know. Who knows what's going to happen there. We'll also get a triple threat match tonight with Melly the Fan versus La Catalina and Chik Tormenta. So definitely, again, more contenders trying to figure out who's going to be the next in line to get the Reina de Reinas championship. AAA is making moves right now. We're trying to make moves as we get ready for a takeover of Mexico. We will have a AAA takeover event. Should be a fun night as well. So I'm glad to get the card ready. And I know Rey Mysterio is setting up that card to put on a great wrestling show. But Psycho Circus right now dominating. But look at Money Machine. That's a big man. You just lifted like that. Nah, I knew you weren't going to be able to hold him for too long, man. Psycho Circus is going to drop him down. This is a murder clown, baby. They are destroying Murder Clown and Dave. And look at the power. Oh, who said he couldn't? He didn't have power. That's a strong boy right there. No relation to Tyler Bate whatsoever. None of it. But in our main event tonight, we'll have a matchup that definitely will shake the rankings up in the mixed tag team championships. Currently held by the Miz and Maurice. We'll see Cibernético and Moreno versus La Parka and Flammer. We'll see how that one goes. And look at this beautiful maneuvers by Angel. And again, like I said earlier, they just have to survive. They don't need to dominate. But suplex, wait, roll up. That's how you can win. That's how you can win. The referee's making a pin count. I think they might have got it too. And throw a save. It's saving. It looked like it was a kick out there. And right now, Los Garzas don't want to lose this. This is extra money. This is pride. This is power. This is what this titles mean. Holding all these championships in AAA gives you that pride, gives you that power. And I know last week we had multiple episodes of AAA. This week, expect the very same. We have Slamboree coming up for WCW, and they've chosen the great AAA to put on more matches, and I can't wait to see those matches that we do get in the next couple days. It's going to be impressive. I can't wait to see it. It's going to be great. It's going to be great television here for AAA. And pinfalls are coming around, but again, saving it. And in this environment, a pinfall you don't try. You just keep attacking. And we just wait till the right moment, man. When you got everybody outside the ring as the Psycho Circus is doing what they're supposed to do, man. Dave the Clown attacking. Oh, but look at Money Machine. They could be the silent team in all this, man. Young tag team, hungry, ready to attack and ready to take the title. Look at that! It's a face slam. You grab him from the face like a claw, the claw slam. You claw him and you drop him down for the win here. And I know the Grandes, the group of El Grande, Americano, and Bravo and Rayo, they would love to be able to get in contention for it and hold those tag team titles. As when we're still gonna get to the Noche de Grandes and see who loses out. No, wait, Gardeoyo and Colmilo just picked up the win. Wow, and all the chaos. And I think they pinned the champions. I think they pinned Berto for it. Wow, the chaos. And we got new tag team champions. Money Machine. Wow, like I told you, it's just all out chaos in this matchup. Man, you don't know when this match is going to end or how it's going to end. Look at this face. The claw slam. Bam. A Money Machine. Look at that pinning Berto, and there's no way to break it up. And he tried to break it up, but he couldn't get through it. He tripped and landed on Rayo. And there it is. Our new tag team champions. And present them with their belts. Money Machine. Victorious. Not like they need any more money. They're printing that out now for sure. It's not even going to need... they're going to get money printed out from AAA for that. I'm not saying they're counterfeiting. No, there's nothing. No. They're not. Never. A Money Machine are your new AAA champions. AAA Tag Team Champions. Parejas champion. I know. It gets crazy. Like I told you, this is a fatal four-way that I'm excited to see here tonight. It's another fatal four-way, but singles action here. Definitely something that will change the way we look at things. Maybe the Latin American Championship could be in discussions there. Santos has to defend it against these guys eventually. Texano saying, I got this, man. I got this. And they're all different in style. That's the one thing I like about this. This is a different style for everybody here when all these wrestling styles are colliding here. And Belcegor against TJP. Look at TJP dropping him and says, I'll jump into it. I don't care. And Aerostar says, I'll moonsault onto the goddamn ladder and break Texano. Wow, these are the risks you need to take in order to become somebody here in AAA. And TJP's like, well, I guess I won't do that, man. And Aerostar is going to turn this arena into his goddamn playground. That's as simple as this is. You know, he does whatever he wants in that ring. He's technically sound. He's very good around the ropes. Then now TJP looking to put him at game over there. TJP wants this one, but Texano's there to break it up. It's going to be a tough one there. I think if Texano was still out, he would have won this. Oh, small package win. And Texano could get the win like this. TJP kicking out though. Belcegor on the other side attacking him, but Texano takes on the second biggest man in this matchup. And Texano, man, he needs to slow down the pace. I get it, but use your experience to win this. Use your experience to win this type of situation. You've been in this situation. You've been in worse situations, Texano. Use that experience to get you the W here. And TJP grabbing the table, man. He's got a great technical ability that could stop any of these guys in their track, and he's gonna have to use it here. And I know right now he wants to get involved with the weapons, and he's getting smacked by a trash can right now. And I know Belcegor is entering with momentum, and he's looking like the guy right now that might get that next big challenge, that next big title match. But it can all end if he loses here tonight, man. Look, just being respectful to them, being respectful, and look at that takedown right there. I was able to talk to a couple of the competitors beforehand, and well, Aerostar was the guy I was able to get a couple of words with. TJP got a word with Belcegor tonight. That was a tough one. I had to almost sell myself. He almost got me to sell myself, but I was like, no, I'm not doing that tonight. I already did it. My wife got it. You know, that's it. I can't do it anymore. It's like that Simpsons episode. You know, I told him, you know, a victory tonight, you know, after his matches, it's gonna land him into or land him or launch him into a title contention, to maybe the AAA Latin American Championship, maybe even the Mega Championship. Who knows where it can get you, right? And he said, you know, he just doesn't really care about championships. He wants people's souls. So he says he even if he keeps winning, he just keeps taking people's souls. And if he has to take some so-called champion soul, then he'll do that too. And he wants to prove that this is just a playground for him to take souls. And I'm like, okay, Belcegor, I'm going to walk away now before things get a little crazy. Talked to TJP about his competitors in this one. He said, you know, everybody brings something different. They bring speed, power, experience, but he brings intelligence. He thinks more of what can and will happen, and he predicts moves. He sees it, and that's why he's changed his style up in the years that have passed, man. And TJP right now taking it to Belcegor. And now an uppercut. And now more shots. Wait a second. Trying to get something out of him. I don't know what he's trying to get out of him there. And oh, it brings down Belcegor. That's smart right now, man. You know, and I think the line I like from TJP, look at the submission here that he told me. He was like, you know, they're all going to be fighting each other, but I'll be solving the match like a puzzle, because that's what I do. I think this stuff out. I'm that methodical, man. He says he's methodical. I think it's more of showing it, but hey, it is what it is. And Texano puts the knees up on TJP while Aerostar setting up the ladder on the outside. And again, I got to speak to Aerostar because, again, that's what I do. I speak to everyone. Look at Aerostar on the outside. As you know, the fans want to see something spectacular from him every time. He said, look, I don't wrestle to meet expectations. I wrestle to create moments that people will never forget. And tonight they'll witness another one with me climbing this win, getting this win, climbing the ladder to get to a championship matchup against. I don't know if it's for the AAA Mega Championship or for the Latin American Championship, but either way, it's a great opportunity for me to succeed here. And I will start smacking the light out of TJP there with that chair. And man, what a match this has been out right now so far. But look at Belcegor with a DDT to Aerostar. He's been laid the hell out. And now Belcegor laying it into Texano Jr. And oh no, this could be it. Big time splash onto Texano. And he said, that's mine now. That's going to be my soul soon. And using chairs, but Texano. Oh no. Belcegor, you're going straight down to, you're down to the 666, man. And that is Belcegor's way of winning it, and he gets the W. And look at him just looking at Texano, telling him that's my soul now. I'm dominating it. I'm taking it where I need to take it. And I'm passing the line of what I need to pass. And a big, huge win for Belcegor here. And I can't take anything away from him here. And if I'm Santos Escobar, you got both those titles. This guy might be looking for your championship soon in a singles match. I'm not in a fatal 4-way. He'll be looking to get that title from you in a singles arena. And huge win for this guy here. Continues to build his momentum. Belcegor continues to do that. And we're going to move on here on AAA television. We got a long week here in AAA thanks to Slamboree, but we love it. We love to get the opportunity to compete and show some of the best wrestlers out in the world here. This right now is Chik Tormenta. She's making her way into the ring. These three ladies are looking to climb their ranks on the AAA ranking for the Reina de Reinas Championship. This match has no disqualification since it is a triple threat matchup. And again, this is all about building momentum right now. This is all about building it. Even for Melly the fan, this is huge for her. She could take this momentum here on AAA, keep going here in AAA, take it to ECW where she's also been as well competing, and try to compete it there. And I thought Catalina was trying to take that one quick. I think Catalina uses technique in this matchup. Chik Tormenta brings aggression, and Melly the fan just does not back down despite the odds. Despite it, she keeps fighting. She keeps going at it, and she'll never quit in her ability. And that's what I think I respect about her. She's still young, still learning, but she does not give up. You have to do a lot to put her down. And, you know, it's a 3-woman, 1 opportunity. Nobody has friends tonight. I don't care what it is, man. You have nobody. You know, it's simple. Melly's the heart. She's the underdog. Catalina has veteran instincts, but she's still young, still learning it. But she's got that veteran instincts, man. That's all I gotta say about her. And aggression and being dangerous is Tormenta, and you're seeing it right now. She's taking control of this matchup now and focusing on who she sees as the bigger target, which is Catalina. And that's a smart move right there. I'm not underestimating Melly the fan, but a lot of people see La Catalina as the next Reina de Reinas champion in this one, man. And look at Chik Tormenta using the ropes very well. And in this kind of triple threat environment, you know, these matches reward patience. You have to wait for the right moment. Wait for that one mistake, and it's going to get you the win. It's going to take you to the next area. It's going to take you to the next spot. You know, like Catalina, I asked her, you know, this is a big one. Look, she's going for a pinfall right here, but Melly is there to break it up. I asked her, how important is this tonight's triple threat? I know, you know, it's not a #1 contender, but it's a match that can build momentum and move you up the rankings with Rey Mysterio. And she was like, every victory matters here in AAA. Every victory is important. There's no loss. There's no, you know, every match here matters to me. And, you know, there's a lot of talented women in AAA, and there's other women that aren't even in AAA that come down here to really get the best of the best. And you know, I don't want to waste the opportunities I'm given here. And tonight I'm going to prove that I belong at the front of the line. And Chik Tormenta, I was able to get a chance with her as well. And I asked, you know, what can your opponents expect from me? She just told me pain. I told them, what else? She told me that's all they'll need to know. And I was like, okay, man, okay. You know, it's what it is. And look like Catalina is making some dance moves right now. And look at Melly coming after her. But Catalina, not underestimating Melly. She takes her as a threat in this matchup. And Melly, and I told her, you know, why do you think people consider you the underdog? She's like, hey, I've been the underdog since in my whole young career. I understand I'm inexperienced. I look like I can't get into that mean side. And it's okay, because that's how my idol Bailey started her career. And look at her now. She's a Hall of Famer, one of the best of the best. And, you know, but you know, in my time right now is to prove people wrong, have them stop doubting me, have them show them that I can compete. And tonight's not going to be any different. Tonight I'm gonna have to prove these to these ladies that I can compete in that ring, and I can fight very hard and get to the top of AAA and maybe become Reina de Reinas champion. And what a title that would be for Melly if she's able to get that W. That would be a great title for her to have. And where's Melly going? Melly's coming after, and look at that roll right there, the double stomp. Beautifully done. That was well done. It took a lot out of Melly right now. She's down on the ground now. And Chik Tormenta says, okay, who's going to step into the ring first? Who's going to come in here and think they can come against me? That's what she wants to know. She wants to know who's going to step into this ring and get it with the sledgehammer being used here onto the back of Melly. And La Catalina try to take it away from her. She's dodging that. She dodged that swing. Punches being tossed back, punches being tossed here and there. Now a pinfall right here, but it's broken up by Melly the fan. She breaks it up real quick, tells La Catalina, I don't think so. And she's thinking about the upset. Can she pull the upset special? But La Cate is not going to let that happen. Again, that experience of her, that veteran. No, it's Spanish fly, standing Spanish fly by Melly. But there's an arm breaker, and she's got the arm breaker on Melly, and Melly's been in quite the situation since WrestlePalooza. She tapped out in that matchup. Oh, she didn't tap out. No, my bad. I'm misspeaking. She didn't tap out. Or did? No, she did tap out. She tapped out to Candice LeRae in the first matchup. No, I did not speak out of term. And with a pinfall with that high elbow, Lacate taking advantage of it. And Chik Tormenta was like, why did I step outside? A momentary mistake by Chik Tormenta to step outside. Lets La Catalina take advantage of it. And again, people's expectations are right. She could be the next Reina de Reinas champion. The way she's been fighting, the way she's been going at it, man. It could happen. It is time for our main event to see if, this is not a number 1 contender matchup. This is just Rey Mysterio wanting to see some of the other talent that he has. He wants to say, look, I have so much talent on AAA. I don't normally get a weekly chance. So I want to see this talent come out, and I want to see what they're able to do in these matches, because this is what AAA is about, seeing where we have these talented people and seeing where we can put you in and plug you in here. So it's an interesting tag team of La Parka and Flammer right now against Moreno and Cibernético. There's the Reina de Reinas champion. She's trying to add the mixed tag team championships to her collection. That would be a double champion, which we have a couple of double champions right now on the main roster and on NXT. No, not yeah, we have a couple double champions. You've seen Joe Henry with that double championship. That man does not want to lose those titles. And since we are going to have 2 shows, Slamboree is coming up next. That is the next PLE, WCW's PLE. We will see that. We will have a build-up on Saturday for AAA. AAA will have 2 shows on Saturday. Normally, they also have ECW as well. The scheduling will be a AAA show first, and then an ECW show, then AAA. And then that's where we'll go. AAA does have a good working relationship with WCW. We do allow our talent to head over there and compete in their cruiserweight division, just compete in general. It's WCW is always in front to the luchadors, and why not let it happen again? Why not reestablish that connection, man? And the question here is just whose leadership is going to take you to the top? Who's going to get there? Cibernético wants to prove that he's still at the top of the game, that he should not be slept on, that he can still keep going at the pace that he's once gone. But La Parka's just, his charisma is enough to change the game of this, to get the crowd cheering, to get the crowd behind you, and almost beating Morena there. She kicked out. I think Cibernético wanted to do something, but he was like, I think she's got it. He thinks she's got it. Flammer, it continues to be one of the best in AAA, man, and maybe even all of WWE with her historic title reign. What a historic championship that she's had, and she's going to keep having it because, again, the talent we have here is great, but I think Flammer's on a different level. She'll be at Slamboree, actually. She'll be competing for a championship at Slamboree. She'll be competing for the Women's United States Championship against Charlotte and Jordan Grace. So I'm very intrigued to see what she does in that situation against those kinds of athletes. Those are different types of athletes, and I believe she can get through it. I believe she can beat them, and we'll have to wait and see when we get to Slamboree this Sunday. It could be possible, man. Anything is possible in professional wrestling. Moreno on the other side doesn't get as much chances as she wants to, but here on AAA tonight, Rey Mysterio says, hey, look, you're on the roster. I got you signed up. I got a contract with you. Let's put you to compete tonight in a mixed tag team matchup. Maybe you can earn something. Maybe you can get into the mixed tag team conversation. Who knows, right? And wait, and if you beat Flammer, you beat the champion if you beat Flammer. I'm just saying that. because it's a trade-off back and forth. And look at the Parka and Cibernético. Both went flying after each other. One went low and the other one high to avoid that. Great one, but Parka now looking for a pinfall, looking to end it like this. They ended like this. You haven't even done anything. Yeah, it's Cibernético kicking out at 2. I was about to say, bro, you haven't done anything. That's the greatest interviewer here. Wait a second. Cibernético with a pinfall. Is he grabbing the tights? No, I don't think he's grabbing the tights. No, he's not grabbing the tights. Thought he was grabbing the tights. I was able to talk to both teams. I told him, look, you guys are teaming up against them. What are you guys' thoughts? Parka said, look, I fought legends. I fought champions tonight. I fight to remind everyone that La Parka still owns this ring and can still get the people behind him and get them going. Flammer said, look, I'm not here to stand beside a legend. I'm here to become one. And I'm here, and the only way to do it is to beat the legends that are here, and then to path my own road to get there, to that same path, and be better than them. That's what I'm gonna do. And pinfall right here. Moreno's trying to get the pinfall. Imagine if she could beat the champ like this. No. And then I asked Cybernet about him getting the main event spotlight. He took it a little hard. He almost slapped me, but I was saved by Moreno. She pulled him back because he was going to slap me because I told him, you got the main event spot tonight. He's like, I should always have the main event spotlight. And he said, look, you don't know nothing about respect, because respect is earned and you've never earned anything in your life. I'm like, bro, I've worked. He's like, no, you haven't worked the way I've worked. But you haven't spent the years earning the respect that I've gotten. I've been working in this ring for years and years and years. And I'm going to beat that into Parka tonight. And I'm going to remind him exactly who the hell I am. I'm going to remind Rey Mysterio and this AAA crowd here tonight who the hell I am. And, Moreno says this is her opportunity. And, people will say that this is the opportunity. She'll say, yeah, this is right. This is right. This is her opportunity to show the division that she's been kept under a rock. That she is a rock that you have to chip away a little bit, show up a little bit, cut into it, and you will see that it is a diamond. And Moreno wants to prove that here tonight, and the only way she knows to do it is by getting a W. So these teams are hungry, man. These teams are hungry to take the spotlight, and that great moonsault by Parka, and I think it's showing right now. It's showing that both teams are hungry to get this W. They know this isn't a chance to get a chance, a number 1 contendership at the Mixed Tag Team Championships, but they know that it could be. They know that it's just a chance to prove where they belong on the roster, that they want to be out here every week. They love to wrestle. They want to be out here wrestling, competing, fighting, doing whatever they can to do what they gave their life to. And right now, Flammer gets tackled into a clothesline there. What's Moreno doing? Why is Moreno focusing on Parka? Picking him up, man. Flammer. And Moreno changing back again. But look at Flammer said, look, your head's not in this one 100%. Your head's still thinking about my partner. And backcracker. Oh, jeez. And Flammer might be thinking the end is here. Oh, shit, Moreno's going for that running elbow. But Moreno able to get out the way. And she's watched the tape on the champion. Again, every challenger is always watching the champion, watching what they're doing, so they could be as good as them and then improve it and get better than them. This is the nature of the game and nature of the evolution of the business. Parka and Cibernético. And look at Parka. What a maneuver. Because I don't even know what to call that, man. But there's Moreno to break it up. And right now, this could get a lot worse for Parka. Tosses him across the way. And big kicks. Big kicks, big arm forearm right there to attack. And Cibernético now says to Parka, okay, you're getting on a roll. I'm going to stop that real quick. I'm going to stop that with a couple elbows to your head. I don't care if you're a skeleton. I'm going to break your head. Man, that's crazy. He's breaking someone who's got no, he's just a skeleton, man. That's all he is. I don't know, you take away his whole costume, it's just a skeleton underneath there. I don't care what you tell me. I've seen him backstage. I told him to remove it. He showed me. I was like, okay, it's going to be a skeleton. And guess what? It was just a skeleton. So I told him, can you please put the mask back on, because you're a lot more scary that way. He's like, okay. But Flammer just got the win, and nothing the main man could do. And right now Cibernético is thinking to himself, damn it, I just blew my chance. Moreno blew them chances as Reina de Reinas champion, and Parka victorious here tonight. Remember, don't you're not going to miss this, because we'll be back soon with some more AAA this weekend.